All right, guys, I'm so excited to share this brand new dip that I got from Acre Homestead. The name of the dip is Sunday Funday. It's so good and so delicious, and your family will love it too. Hey y'all, welcome back to my full house. So today is gonna be a little bit different. I thought it'd be fun to take you along and show you what's going on in my day when I can. A very busy day today is approaching us. We are doing homeschooling. It's Monday, so it's our day to do homeschooling. Monday through Friday is the goal. That way we can have Saturday and Sunday off. However, my husband went in on his off day, which is today, and he's working the first shift, which is amazing. It's always nice to get a little extra overtime in, being a large family. So we're just waiting on him to get home. So in the meantime, we're gonna be doing school, and I have some meals. For sure, one meal I'm gonna show you guys. I'm hoping to get a dip in also in this video. Lord willing, you know, sometimes things don't always go as we want. And then this morning I went ahead and I made oatmeal for breakfast, and then for lunch we'll probably have some Lunchables, and for dinner I have a delicious meal approaching us, so I'm going to share that with you guys. I wanted to show you guys what we're going to be making for dinner. It's from Gordon's, and so the sweet and sour sauce is delicious. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to go ahead and put my chicken in my Instant Pot, and I'm going to go ahead and add one of these chicken stocks. This is a 32 fluid ounces. And obviously my chicken is frozen, so that will create a little bit more broth as well and flavor. And then when it's all done, I'm going to take the chicken out, shred it, and cook my rice in all that yummy chicken broth. And then we're going to serve it with sweet and sour sauce. And I haven't decided on a vegetable yet, so I'll let you know on what I decide with that. But yeah, it's going to be so delicious. So lots of flavors. So I wanted to share that with you guys. All right, and so for today for lunch, we are doing a Lunchable. So this is kind of what it looks like sometimes. Sometimes we'll have fruit on the side or applesauce. All right, so they just had lunch, but of course they still are a little hungry. So we're gonna have an applesauce squishy and a yogurt. So this is what they look like this is from Costco. You can pretty much get it almost any grocery store. Target has them too. Now these are from Aldi's, so this is strawberries. We're almost done with school. My food is still cooking over here. I wanted to show you guys. So this is my kind of little setup. I'm hoping to have a video come out kind of just talking a little bit more about my sourdough. And I just recently got a kit, so stay tuned for that video. But over here is just, look at that. Look how active that is. I am just so impressed that it's finally kind of working out. And so that's also rising beautifully. I'm wondering if that's going to fall over. I might need to put that under a plate. But I have my heating pad on because just the temperature wise, when I first, when you discard so much and then you re-add it, the warmth in your home helps it rise better and become more active and such. Well, it's cold out, a little bit warmer today, but with it being winter, they kind of said, you can get a hot plate. I don't have a hot plate, so I'm using a heating pad, and it does a beautiful job. You could just see all the bubbles and how active it is. So I'm really impressed, and I'm just really grateful that I'm hoping it works out for me this year, and I can hopefully master making sourdough bread. Okay, so as I help Caitlin and Aiden with their school finishing up, what are you guys doing in here?
We're playing library.
Wow, so they have some books. They were requested to have some quiet time, but they can read any book they want. So I give them a stack of books, and they decided to take it in a tent.
Mom.
That's a great idea. You like this book? We got that one at the thrift store. That's a good one. Okay guys, so it's much later in the evening. I believe it's, let's see, 6:13. So we just made it back home. We decided to take an adventure once Daniel got home and let the kids play at the park. Well, because the weather is a lot warmer today and the snow's melted, the kids decided to become one with the earth. And if you know what I mean, they got so muddy. We were there for maybe what, 10 minutes? Less than 10 minutes. And here comes Mabel walking up to the van laughing. And she was covered in mud. I mean, covered. Like I said, she became one with the earth. So we made it back home. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up our dinner. I've got to get everything out of my Instant Pot. But Ruby is over here making up a bunch of chocolate chip cookies. So that was really sweet of her. And some kids are drawing. They're having some free time. Dad's giving some kids some bath, and so I'm gonna go ahead and finish cooking our dinner. Okay, so it is completely done. It's already gone down the pressure. So this has cooked for quite a few hours, so it's definitely very tender. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out all the chicken, get into a pan, and then add my sweet and sour sauce to that. So yummy. Elias, do you like this?
Yeah.
Do you like this, honey? Do you like this sauce? I can't remember. All right, so get the chicken out. And as you can see, it is super tender. Super tender. So I'm just gonna use my meat smasher and go ahead and smash this up and shred it. As you can tell, they still have a ton of energy. They could not play very long with how muddy it was. So, the joys of winter. And we're headed into spring, so it's we've got quite a few more months of this where we're not playing outside as much. So, that is always hard and challenging. But once it's nice out, we will be outside for majority of the time, so. Alrighty, I think I've got it all. So then I'm just gonna take my meat smasher. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys $1 at Dollar Tree. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mash it. Super, super, super tender. And that took no time at all. Super easy. Now we do have some eaters that would not prefer this, so I'm gonna just pop in some chicken nuggets for them. And they can still have some rice in the vegetable. I think I'm gonna do broccoli. I haven't decided. I'm gonna ask everybody what kind of vegetable they would like with this. Okay, so that's that. And then this can of sweet and sour sauce, I'm gonna go ahead and just pour in here like such. And then I'm gonna go ahead and heat this up on the stove. What I've done is I just went ahead and I mixed it all up evenly, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the stove. I think I'm gonna just turn it a little bit lower than medium and cover it. And then all the way inside my Instant Pot here, I have a ton of juices, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that for the rice. So I think I'll do about 5 cups of rice because my husband's home. And then hopefully we'll have some left. I went ahead and I've rinsed it and drained it, so I'm gonna go ahead and add that. It's still very hot, so hopefully that will help it cook quicker too. So while dinner's cooking, everyone's just drawn for a bit. I wanted to show you guys, my husband moved the big board, the whiteboard that we used to have in our room, and we hung it long ways. Anyways, I just think it turned out really good. The kids are having a blast hanging everything up here, and they're able to do some different things with these letters we got. This is all done. We put on the back burner, nice and heated up. Our rice is going in the Instant Pot. And so now we're going to go ahead and open this big can, and we're going to make it last for probably 2 days. So we're going to eat some for dinner, and then we'll probably have some for lunch tomorrow. I'm going to get some chicken nuggets in the oven for the kids that don't want the sweet and sour chicken with rice, and then put some carrots in here. All right, so the kids are still drawing. It's almost dinner, almost ready. Just waiting on the rice. But you did a really good job, Caitlin.
Thanks, Mom.
You've gotten so much better at drawing horses. I'd like to frame that if you let me.
Yep, I would like to.
Good job, Nevaeh. I love it. Okay, so the rice is all done. As you can see, it's turned out wonderful. So I am going to go ahead and serve this up to everybody. We are hungry. It's a little bit later than we normally eat dinner, but it does happen. Alrighty, so dinner is ready. So this is going to be mainly for majority of the little kiddos that are not interested in the sweet and sour. But it's so flavorful. I love it. A lot of my kids are excited to have that too. So this is what we're having for dinner. And then that's just some Chick-fil-A sauce that I picked up at Gordon's the other day. All right, so it's a little bit later in the evening, and we are still kind of drawing, and just we're ending the evening with our sketchbooks over here. So you're doing a really good job, Caitlin.
Yep.
And then over here, we've got a bunch of little ones with Daddy, and they are doing some late night Play-Doh. That's cute. So, yeah. And then we've also got some over here watching a little show. So. Okay, so it's much later in the evening now. It's a little after 9:30. So we still have a couple little ones kind of just getting snuggles and everything. So you might hear them in the background, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this camera around and show you one of my favorite brand new dips. We have had this quite a few times now, and it's always been a big hit in our family. So I can't wait to share this with you guys. And I'm gonna leave the main video from Acre Homestead is where I got this recipe, the inspiration behind it. And I know she also got this from somebody else, but I received the good news from her. So I'll leave both people's links down below if you wanna check that out. The name of the dip is Sunday Funday. It's so good and so delicious, and your family will love it too. So I already went ahead and I started, chopping up all of my cheese because I had it on a big block that I got from Costco, and I've got my green onions already chopped as well. I'm gonna be using this whole jar. I might even add a teensy bit more. I might have to go back downstairs and get another one, but this is mild salsa from Aldi's. And I've already got my recipe here from the lady that she originally received it from. I'm not familiar with her name, but I will definitely leave this link down below, as well as, again, Acre Homestead's video. She has quite a few more amazing recipes in that video you won't want to miss. All right, and so where I'm gonna store mine is in this beautiful bowl. I picked this set up from Costco. It came with 2 or 3 other bowls, I can't quite remember, but the lids are amazing, and this is like perfect where you can just bring it out and you can take what you want and put it back in the refrigerator when you're done. So I am basically going to be doubling the recipe for the most part. So I'm going to use 2 8 ounces of cream cheese, and these are from Costco. So I have my meat ready to go. It's all cooked. This is 2 pounds. The recipe calls for 1 pound, but we are a large family, 8 children and my husband and I. This is the taco seasoning that I purchased from Costco, so I'm going to be using this today. You can use any taco seasoning you would like, even homemade. I am definitely going to be generous with how much I put in here because we do love a lot of flavor. In the original recipe, it calls for 2 ounces of taco seasoning. And I have a lot of taco lovers in this house, so they don't mind a little heat. All right, and then I'm also going to add water to mine. It does say that you don't have to. However, I would like to add it because it definitely keeps it moist and we like it juicy and delicious. While it's heating up, I'm going to go ahead and dump half my jar into here, and then I'm going to continue to mix that in and let it heat up. And while this is heating up, I'm going to go ahead and get my cream cheese all nice and soft in the bowl, so that way it's ready when this meat is all done. It smells so good. Okay, so I have my 2 8 ounces of cream cheese ready to go in my glass bowl. I'm gonna go ahead and just pop this in the microwave for maybe 30 seconds to a minute. Okay, so now that it's done, I did almost about a minute, 7 seconds less than a minute. I am now going to kind of just spread it around. So I'm gonna take a spatula and just kind of spread it around the bottom of the bowl. Okay, so now that I've spread it pretty evenly, about half of the bowl on the bottom, my meat is all ready. Woo. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut that off, give that a good stir one more time, and then we are gonna start the layering process now. And this is where it gets fun and gets closer to being ready to taste. So the rest of my salsa that I have in here, I'm gonna go ahead and see if that's enough. If not, I might have to grab another jar. So here is the rest of my salsa. So we're gonna go ahead and spread that around. And I'm thinking this might be just fine. Yeah. Are you watching me, Boom Boy? Okay. So that's perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add the meat portion. So we want to make this really good and lots of protein. So I'm going to add it all. So there we go. I'm going to go ahead and spread that around. Now I'm going to go ahead and add, I have over 2 cups of medium cheddar cheese. So I'm gonna go ahead and start sprinkling that around. It smells so good. This is a favorite of my family's and I will definitely be making this more often. It just helps change up like the same old like tacos, and I know it's a dip, but this is a great meal. And another thing you can do is add lettuce to it, kind of turn it into almost like a taco salad. So there's so many things you can do with this, and I'm sure you guys already know that and you could be creative. So next I'm gonna go ahead and first, I'm not gonna add the onions yet. So now I'm gonna go ahead and pop this into my microwave for a few minutes and we're gonna see how it looks. Okay. Oh boy. So good. Look at this. Ooh. Okay, as you can see, now that I've taken it out of the microwave, instead of cooking this in the oven, it works really great cooking this in the microwave, especially if you have a last minute gathering and friends are coming over, such a last minute thing, or someone stopping by after church and you didn't expect it. Most people have all of these ingredients on hand. So this is a great way to just speed up the process instead of popping it in the oven. So I just wanted to tweak the recipe when it came to that, and I thought I wanted to share that with you guys. So now I'm gonna add all of my green onions on top. Oh my goodness, so good. So delicious. And there you go. Sunday Funday dip, and it's just that. I wanted to share with you guys, this is a great way to, you know, preserve and repurpose your green onions. I'm sure most of you probably know, but if not, this is a great way when you trim them all down, you can just stick them in a jar or a cup with some water, and they will continue to grow, and you'll get many more uses out of them, and they taste just the same. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and please check out the links down below. And don't forget to check out Acre Homestead. Her video, she's got 4 more recipes on that video you won't want to miss. All right, guys, take care and God bless. I'll see you next time. Okay, so now is the time to give this a taste test. So as you can see, look at all of that yummy goodness. Go ahead and get a little bit more on the bottom there. Good. Oh my goodness. And I just picked up these serving spoons from Gordon's, and they just make a great party hack or, you know, last minute things. So, okay, so we have our chips here. We got from our Costco recently. Let me get some of those. And look how good that is. So good, so delicious. And I know this is a dip, but you don't even have to cook anything else if you don't want to. Maybe serve some beverage on the side. And this is perfect for a last minute gathering as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a taste test. I hope you guys try this and like it too. Let me know in the comments below if you tried this dip too and how you liked it. All right, here we go, cheers. So good. All right, it's a little bit after me making this, and I still got some of my little ones up. How does it taste, guys?
Good.
Do you like it? Mm-hmm. Does it taste good, Boone?
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Mabel? You like it? Yeah. See, I told you, even little ones will enjoy this. All right, say bye.
Bye.